Hey Aquarius, and welcome to Sweet Tea Astrology and Tarot. My name is Erica. Welcome to the channel. I'm so happy that you found me, and thank you for your graciousness and the delay in me getting out these October videos. Ever since the eclipse, life has really been giving me some shocks and surprises, and the eclipse was actually trine to my rising planet Uranus, which is a planet of shocks and surprises. So since the eclipse, it's been me running around putting out fire after fire is what it seems like. So forgive me, I apologize, I love y'all, and let's talk about what's happened this month and what will continue to happen for us throughout the month of October. And then I will get started on my Halloween oracle cards, and where I will pull some tarot cards talking about Jupiter moving into Scorpio. Gonna be a long day for me, y'all. Anyways, so Aquarius. On the 5th of the month, we had a full moon at 12 degrees of Aries. This occurred in your 3rd house. This is the house of your short-distance trips, siblings, cousins, neighbors, or people in your neighborhood. It's also your communication devices. The 3rd house is ruled by Gemini, so it could be that you're wanting to have a conversation with a Gemini or someone who has strong Gemini influence. On the 10th of the month, we had Jupiter, the planet of increase, expansion, excess, and sometimes achievement, move into Scorpio, which is your 10th house. William Shakespeare said all the world is a stage, and I think of the 10th house as a stage that you approach the world on and how the world knows you. It's through your status, career, reputation, and dealing with authority figures. It's also the house of destiny. On the 14th, we had Venus, the planet of love, beauty, harmony, money, and resources, moving into Libra, which is your 9th house. The 9th house is your worldview expanded through study or travel. This is the house of higher education, long-distance trips, adventures, and questing. It can even deal with the legal system. It deals with learning higher-minded endeavors, religion, philosophy, astrology, metaphysics, things like this. On the 17th, we have Mercury, the planet of thought, movement, and communication, moving into Scorpio as well, which is your 10th house. Again, that stage that you approach the world on and how the world knows you, dealing with your career, your status, and your reputation. You're dealing with authorities and authority figures in your world. On the 19th, we have a new moon in Libra in your 9th house. Again, that worldview expanded through study or travel. Could be that you're wanting to go to school, or that there is a court case that will be starting. It could be that you're wanting to learn about astrology or tarot. Now would be a good time for you to start learning those endeavors, especially because on the 22nd, you've got Mars following up right behind this new moon, giving you some extra energy, impulse, even aggression, maybe some sexual potency as well. Moving into Libra, which is again your 9th house. It could be that you've met somebody who's of foreign birth as well, or someone who is foreign to you that you're just completely captivated with, and it might be some serious sexual potency going on then. On the 28th of the month, we've got the sun moving into Scorpio, which is your 10th house. Again, that stage that you approach the world on. It's how the world knows you through your career, status, and reputation. It's also the house of destiny and dealing with authority figures in your world, in your life, and in general. Let me cut the deck for you. Bottom card represents the underlying theme or overarching energy of my spreads, and the top 3 are for clarity. If you need a time frame association with the cards, we can go past, present, future. Now I'm going to shuffle for you from the Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle card deck. Got a lot of 9th and 10th house energy going on. For some of you, it could be that there's legal system situations going on, and you have to deal with it, because the 9th house does cover legal system issues. The 10th house deals with authorities. 9th house also deals with higher education. 10th house could deal with authorities. That would be your professor. 9th house, long-distance trips, adventures, and questing. Authorities would be travel, the TSA, and the people who check your bags and that sort of stuff. Customs and border agents. Let me cut this deck for you, Aquarius. I'm going to pull the top and the bottom card for you. All right. What I'm going to do now, Aquarius, is like what I do in all of my videos. I'm going to hit the pause button really quick. I'm going to look at my astrological notes. I'm going to do the tarot math, and I'm going to bring the most empowering information that I can forth for you for the rest of this month of October. And also don't forget that I will be doing those Halloween oracle cards, and I will be talking about how Jupiter will affect Jupiter moving into Scorpio will affect your sign and what you can hopefully expect from it. So be looking out for those very shortly soon. I'll be right back, y'all. Hang tight. Hey Aquarius, I'm back with your cards. Pardon me, so let's get started. Underlying theme or overarching energy for this spread is the Four of Spades, which is also the Four of Swords in the Rider-Waite Tarot. The number 4 is associated with the theme of stability and your family. It also, the swords deal with the air signs, which are Gemini, Libra, and or you, Aquarius. The Four of Swords deals with recuperation, rest, bed rest, possible illness. It is the Minor Arcana Death card, which is interesting because this is one of those dual-purpose cards. This is a Major Arcana as well. Caitlin Keegan in the Illuminated Tarot reduced the Major Arcana into the Minor Arcana. I really like it because it gives a lot more information and depth into the story or the situations at hand. This death card in itself deals with destruction, renewal, and creation associated with the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Jupiter just moved into the zodiac sign of Scorpio on the 10th of the month, and that is in your 10th house. That means that there will be major transformation, renewal, rebirth, and closing of chapters, and it could be quite intense, possibly in the 10th house, and that is the stage that you approach the world on, and it's how the world sees you through your career, through your status, through your reputation, through your dealings with authority figures, and your destiny. Major changes coming, chapters ending, closure. It doesn't necessarily mean a physical death, but it can for some. The first in the top 3 for clarity, which represents the past, is the Five of Spades, which represents the Five of Swords. The theme for the number 5 is adversity. And the swords again deal with air sign energy. That would be Gemini, Libra, or you, Aquarius. This card deals with a difficult opponent, possible disappointment. I also see this as one person having more information than the other. It's like a poker face type situation. This person has all the cards and they're keeping it close to their chest. This person has no idea what's on these cards or what's on the table. It feels like it's an unfair playing field. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, it deals with conflict, tension, and defeat. This was in the past. The card that fell for the present, the second card in the top 3 for clarity, is another dual-purpose card. This is the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts is also representative of the Queen of Cups. The Queens are influential female energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be a female, but representing as a queen, I say female because of that. But she's a water sign because of the cup association. This would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. She's compassionate, intuitive, calm, and emotionally intelligent. Another thing this card deals with is the fact that it represents the Empress in the Major Arcana. So we've got the Death card and the Empress card in the Major Arcana showing up for you in your spread. The Empress represents fertility and responsibility to nature. It represents the planet Venus, and Venus just moved into your 9th house on the 14th of the month. So you're paying attention to what you value in that 10th house. You could also be paying attention to a possible Taurus or a Libra, because Venus just moved into Libra. Libra is very comfortable with Venus there. Venus rules both Taurus and Libra. Venus deals with our values, love, beauty, harmony, money, and resources. And the Empress deals with, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, it deals with abundance, fertility, productive action, and the feminine energy, the feminine mystique, the feminine energy principle. The final card in the top 3 for clarity, this is the card that fell in the future position. This is the 6 of Diamonds, which is also known as the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 deals with the theme of growth, and the Pentacles deal with Earth sign energy. This card deals with charity, harmony, and cooperation. It looks like you're, the way that it's set out, the Pentacles, Diamonds, whatever, are laid out like, almost like chargers at a buffet table, or plates at a long dinner table, where there is, sharing going on, cooperation, generosity, giving. It's almost like the Thanksgiving table. We're not quite there yet, but that's the theme that I feel. It's the energy I feel when I look at this card. It could be that you have decided that there have been some things that have gone on in the past that require equanimity, and you're trying to get that equity to the person that you owe it to. And it could be someone who is a Scorpio. It could be someone who is a Taurus or a Libra, or have some Taurus or Libra energy in them as well. It could be someone who has some air sign energy in them, because of the swords that have shown up. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You're an Aquarius. This could be dealing with another Aquarius, or it could be dealing with a Gemini or a Libra. Lots of Libra associations, but then again, we have a lot of planetary motion in Libra right now. Throughout the month of October, we are going to have Venus in Libra, we're going to have a new moon in Libra, and we're going to have Mars in Libra. So there's a lot going on in that area of life for you. And that, again, is the 9th house. The 9th house is your worldview expanded through study or travel, dealing with the study of metaphysics, dealing with the study of astrology, religion, philosophy, higher education, long-distance trips. This could also deal with learning foreign languages, or dealing with foreign people, foreign places, or foreign things. I did the tarot math for you, and the tarot math associated came down to 19. 1 plus 9 is 10, and that speaks to that 10th house, where you also have a lot of focus this month. You're going to have a lot of focus in the 10th house. It's going to grow a lot for you throughout the next year, because Jupiter just moved into that 10th house. The 10th house, again, is the stage that you approach the world on, and it's how the world knows you through your career, your status, your reputation, your dealings with authority figures in your world, in your life, or just authority figures like representative of the law. 9th and 10th house energy, a lot of it going on. I do see a lot of you either fighting battles in the legal system, or looking for citizenship, that sort of stuff, is what it feels like just looking at the astrology. And the placements that I give are for Aquarius rising, but that does not mean that Aquarius sun or Aquarius moon people out there aren't feeling that energy as well. Let's move on to your oracle cards from the Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle card deck. The first card that I pulled for you is the Selenite card. That's what this card looks like. Selenite deals with happiness, clarity, and peace. It can help heal and amplify the vibrations of the crown chakra. Selenite is the great stone of happiness. It brings you clear vision, clairvoyance, and peace. It connects you to the consciousness of your higher self. You've pulled this card because you need a dose of joy and a reminder to see the good, the greater good of all beings. Meditate with selenite to surround yourself with white light, tranquility, and high vibrations. The second card that I pulled for you is the Sunstone card. Sunstone deals with strength, leadership, and benevolence. It can help heal and amplify the sacral chakra. Sunstone is the gem for sacral leadership. It inspires you to take action and own your desires, prompting creativity and bringing energy to your ideas. You've pulled this card because it is time for you to take charge of your endeavors, whether they are creative, spiritual, or business related. You have a lot of 10th house energy for the next year, business related. Get to it. Meditate with Sunstone to overcome self-doubt, fuel conviction, and live your life with purpose and confidence. That's what I've got for you for this month of October, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you already have, I thank you from the bottom of my very grateful heart. I'm going to get started on those Halloween/Jupiter and Scorpio Oracle and Tarot card videos right now, as a matter of fact. But I have to stop this video first. So I'm sending you a lot of love. Please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself. Save some of that kindness for others, because we're all going through private battles in our world that some of us may never speak about to another living soul. I do hope that you're well, and I'm sending you a lot of love. Please take care, and I'll see you soon. But until then, namaste. I love you, Aquarius, and bye.